on YouTube? It's Black Rain and I'm back with y'all with another video. Now, today's topic is going to be something that you all are aware of. Maybe most of you are, maybe some of you aren't. But if you haven't heard the news already, both Raw and SmackDown will be 3 hours respectively. You heard me right. We have both Monday Night Raw and Friday Night SmackDown going to 3 hours. Y'all, when I used to do reviews, I always said that it was a chore doing Monday Night Raw. Not because the shows were bad, some of them were mad, but it was a chore because it was 3 hours. It was 3 hours of content I had to cover. And I was like, Raw needs to go to 2 hours, bro. Raw needs to go back down to 2 hours. Raw needs to take an hour off and just be 2 hours like SmackDown. But now we're gonna have both at 3 hours. I am so glad I'm not doing reviews anymore, because to me, that would have been a nail in the coffin for my reviews. Like, I stopped doing reviews like back in June. I'm glad I stopped while I did, because now they're both in 3 hours. Absolutely not. And then I even thought about covering NXT, which is another 2 hours. No, sir. But how do I feel about it? Honestly, we're all used to Raw being 3 hours. Even though Raw has been about 2 hours for about a month now, we're still used to that 3 hour slot. Like, even now I'm like, oh, Raw's already over. Okay, cool. But going back to 3 hours, it won't faze me for Raw. But SmackDown, oh my gosh, bro. I don't know about SmackDown being 3 hours. One, because I don't know if they have the roster to do that. I mean, you have Roman Reigns, you have Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton sometimes, but like, you won't have Roman all the time. Like, Cody's the only full-time big star you have on that roster right now. Unless you do some type of shakeup to bring other stars from Raw to SmackDown. But I heard Netflix wants Roman, and they want CM Punk, and they want Cody. Who is SmackDown going to have for 3 hours for the star power? Unless you guys do away with the draft. That's the only way I can see that going. I don't know. It's weird. It's so weird, because it's like they don't have enough coverage for 2-3 hour shows. SmackDown just started getting like really good, but before that, it was like almost a chore because they didn't have enough storylines to make it interesting enough to cover 2 hours. Now you want to go to 3? My guess is maybe they're doing some call-ups. Maybe they're like bringing in more people for SmackDown. I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, dude, y'all better have a clear-cut plan for SmackDown to make it to 3 hours, because that third hour is going to be atrocious if you don't have plans. Now, I do believe in Triple H's booking, I do, but the only thing is like, dude, okay, who do you have on SmackDown that you can cover, and what stories do you have that are interesting enough to get us through 3 hours of SmackDown? Raw side, Raw's always had the bigger roster, but if you're going to take both shows 3 hours, I think both rosters need to be split evenly now. SmackDown can't have less, Raw can't have more. You need to split them evenly, star power evenly. Because right now you have Drew McIntyre who's out. Then you have Randy Orton who's out. And you also have women that are out, like Asuka. You have Alexa Bliss still out. You have Rhea Ripley, who just came back, but she's sometimes injury prone. But you have Becky Lynch still out. Charlotte's still out. It's other people that are still out that are major names. But the only thing is, will those matter for 2-3 hour shows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But we'll see how it goes, because I don't know about 2-3 hour shows, man. I don't know about 2-3 hour shows. And for wrestling fans in general, it's not just about the talent, it's about the time as well. Like, adding on another hour of pro wrestling. Right now you're adding on 2 more hours, because Raw's going back to 3 and SmackDown's going up to 3. So you're adding 2 extra hours of wrestling content for a lot of content creators and for the fans. I don't know how I feel about that. I have mixed feelings, because it's like, on one hand, it gives more wrestlers opportunity, but on the other hand, it's like, it's going to be a chore to get through. If it's anything like Raw was back in 2019, it's going to be a chore. But we'll see how it goes, because I don't know what they're going to do. I don't know how they're going to book these shows. But like I said, I do trust in Triple H. Maybe we get Trick Williams being called up. You know, I feel like they're pushing for Trick Williams, and Oba Femi was rumored to come up to Raw. So we'll see. I mean, we just have to check and see exactly what they have on the plate for us, and we'll see exactly what they give us. But 3 hours of Raw and SmackDown, I don't know, bro. But let me know how you guys feel about that in the comments, because I don't know what to think about 2-3 hour shows. But at the end of the day, they're gonna do what they're gonna do. They're gonna make their bread, and that's just that on that. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Also, guys, I did decide to do the stairwell today to sit down on, because like, The stairway, I don't know, dude. The stairway just looks kind of cool. I like the aesthetic of it. And plus the lighting was good over here too. So I was like, let me hop on this right quick. Let me see how it looks right here. Looks kind of dope. I may do this again in the future. Cause my bedroom's kind of boring. But plus I got some stuff to fold in there. There's a lot of clothes. A lot of clothes. Like, comment, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Let me know how you feel about both shows going on 3 hours down in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.